Previously on Backyard Survivor.
Sound like we either pick 3 captains or leave it to chance.
Everybody decided to basically stay in those random colours that we all went into during that very first challenge.
Yeah. I'm excited to work with you guys. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I voted for you. I had to someone.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
This idol expires at the end of day 1.
Each of you will pick 1 scroll from that pack. There is an advantage.
You've gained an extra vote.
A disadvantage.
You cannot play your shot in the dark if you have lost your vote.
And nothing.
I've seen one of my team members put something in their pocket. At this point, I prefer to do
I would consider Mel.
Would we just come in and put your name?
Yeah, he's putting your name out too.
Second person voted out of Backyard Survivor, 1 mile. Look, that's enough. You better give us your torque.
Redemption is this dreadful, boring place. I wouldn't suggest anyone should be here. There's just nothing here. At the start of the game, there was quite a bit of social anxiety. Pretty tough having to talk to so many people and worry how to make a first impression. And then I got booted out. I would love to have an insight on why I've been voted out, because I felt like I wasn't too different from anyone. I felt like I didn't stand out. So it's interesting that my name not only got thrown out, but I've actually been the one booted. I don't know if I mind with who shows up at Redemption, because I kind of hate them all, you know. I want them all to be here instead of me.
So travel did go exactly according to plan. I knew that Luke was trying to pit myself and Kath against each other. When we looked at who was interacting with the big group before we split into Orange, he was very much talking to all the guys. We all felt like if there was a swap, he would be the first to flip back to the meat trays. So,
Look, Mel. You're like looking at me like.
I know, I'm just like, we haven't shouted.
Oh, okay. Well, we can chat. We can chat.
You guys.
So I want to work with you.
Yeah, good.
Like, I get a good vibe, so I feel like you'll be a little cheeky like myself.
Yeah.
We've got to keep the mischief together.
I agree with that. It's more fun.
Yes.
At the end of the day, he threw my name out there. So, I mean, if you throw my name, you've got to go.
I feel like a filthy snake. I hate it.
I know.
Travel did go as I expected, unfortunately for Luke. And I do feel like, unfortunately, I really burnt that bridge by having to, pretty blatantly lie to his face and give him smiles of encouragement. But I guess that's another thing with the shot in the dark, right? Like, if you don't give them reassurance, the risk of them playing that is there.
I don't mind my name coming out as long as it's not a joke.
Tell me why, Mel.
She's played before.
He wasn't shocked, I don't think, because I think he knew that his name had been thrown out. I think he was shocked that we didn't go with him on it, though. Even though I liked his idea of shaking the ship a little bit, it was too early to make a move like that, and I need to just get to merge first.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I didn't want to lie to you.
Yeah, I knew he was going to vote for me. Because I know he threw my name in too, so...
He said yours to me.
I feel like that Luke and I were on the bottom, and I scraped through that one, so...
You threw my name out to Mel and threw Mel's name out to me, so hopefully you're the one that ends up going.
He was good for our morale.
He was good for a giggle.
Going to tribal council felt really, really tough this time. You almost build a family because there's only 5 of you, and you develop deeper connections really quick. So Luke was the larrikin of the group. He'd always bring the banter, and so having that gone, it's quite sad. Pretty much we all voted for Luke, and Luke voted for Mel. He also let me know that
She's played before.
he was like, watch out for her, but don't tell anyone. So I'm hoping that if he was to come back, there's still a bit of trust there.
You just hope that if he wins Redemption, that we can still have him on side, but I feel like maybe that bridge is burned.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy.
He was not happy. No.
Come on in. recently voted out of the tribe, Luke.
If I manage to get out of this, I want to do it like Rick Devens. He absolutely killed it. So if I come back from redemption, I'm going to Devens it out of here.
Both of you still have a chance to get back in the game. We're going to compete in our very first redemption duel. The winner will get to stay at redemption, the loser out of the game for good. No more shots.
In this redemption duel, players must move the tower stack from one side to the other, moving one box at a time and without stacking a larger box on a smaller box. First player to restack their tower lives to fight another duel.
I wish you all the best. I wish this was under better circumstances. Are you both ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Okay. Survivor's ready. Go.
Man, my wife would be screaming at me right now. What are you doing, man? Okay, start again. Go from the top.
Look, complete this task. Look, wins.
Somehow managed to outsmart him in this one. Not that there's a lot up here, but it was enough. So, yeah, very grateful to be through.
Congratulations, Luke. Live to fight another day here at Redemption. You're going to wait here and wait for your next competitor. Tommy, unfortunately, that is your last shot.
Yeah, it was a short-lived journey.
It was a short-lived journey. How are you feeling leaving the game?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in myself because I've been such a fan for a long time, and now I feel like I couldn't have done this any worse, honestly. But you know, I did get outwitted, outplayed, and outlasted, and I'm just so happy to be here and got to experience all this.
We hope that you don't beat yourself up too much. Very glad that you came, but unfortunately you are the first person to leave Backyard Survivor one well. What I'm going to get you to do is head on out.
Alright then.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you all.
See you, Tommy.
I gotta say, I'm pretty sad just to go from everyone voting you out to losing the first redemption duel is definitely a tough pill to swallow. I am proud of myself as a young adult now that I can accept defeat like this and just accept that it's just a game, because I think my younger self could not cope with that. I actually kind of hope Luke does well. I'm going to root for the underdog as an underdog myself. My overall experience with Backyard was just really great. I've been a fan of Backyard since the first season, and getting to meet all the cast and crew, they're such great, lovely people. It's such a great community, and I would 100% recommend anyone playing this, because let's be honest, you could not do any worse than me, and I still had a great time.
Oh man, the feeling when we won that first tribal immunity.
Kate and Tara are amazing with the puzzle. DC, he deserved it.
Really, I can only put it onto, as we've dubbed him, Disco Cowboy.
DC really pulled it out for us right at the end. It was so exciting to win. The only person that I think didn't contribute to the challenge was probably me. I was more just a bit of a team spirit sort of player.
Worst case scenario is we use this as a map and sit on it.
Is that a better idea?
You know, I didn't mind the idea of going to tribal at this first tribal council. Like, it allows you to kind of draw the lines in the sand between you and your tribe members. So I didn't put 110% in. I don't know if you've ever, observed me in any of these challenges at this point, but I'm just like often just like dragging my feet through the dirt, like holding a slack piece of rope, just cheering like pathetically in the background. I don't really care too much about trying to win. Probably being a bit loud right now. But you know, it's nice that we did, and I actually get a time to be able to interact with my tribe a little bit, because when I was a part of the summit earlier, I didn't really get any time to engage with my, you know, members of my tribe.
I want to tell you guys something. I'll bring it out. So I've got the secret advantage, my I don't know what it's called. Legacy advantage. It's called the legacy advantage. And I'm really into two minds as to tell my tribe about it, because I think a lot of people think I have something. So I feel like I just need to come clean for my tribe. Yeah, so I have an advantage that I found at the initial puzzle. It's something that we can use together, and I'm willing to play it on anybody. It is a legacy advantage. So essentially what that means is, you guys can read it as well. I can only use it once, and I can only use it at the first tribal council on day 2, or when there are only 6 people left in the game. And it guarantees that person immunity. It's something also that I think they would want to keep me around for, because I'm honestly willing to play it. Come emerge, and that could help us. And I'm really feeling this strong peak alliance that we got going.
Okay, cool.
Tarkin finally showed his advantage. I knew he had advantage because I saw him very first up. I just didn't go and ask him what it was. I figured in time, if he trusts us enough, he would reveal it. So it was a legacy advantage. So it would protect one of us, or whoever that he decides to.
Hopefully it was the right decision to share the advantage. I think the more knowledge we have about what's going on in the game, like the smarter decisions we can all make.
Which is why I'm going to work real hard to find an idol.
Right, yeah, I know. It's honestly weird that no one's found one yet, or like that we haven't seen anybody, you know what I mean? Like I feel
so
like...
you put something in your pocket?
When?
Earlier on.
Natural flora and fauna. I should probably keep that. There was a biscuit wrapper, and I joked about it, but then I was like, I should have lit us.
Well, it's basically already starting to talk strategy within the team, having a look at numbers.
I really want to work with you.
I did from pretty much the beginning.
Yeah, it's so hard with the girls, because I think they're like locked with each other. So I think we would have a decision, right, whether to work with the girls and get out Dave, or work with Dave and get out the girls, right?
With teams of 5, you can quite easily put somebody in the middle, so it's being very cautious. We've got you and I.
Yeah.
Then it's Dave sits in the middle, and he could be the swing. He's kind of like in the middle. He's this kind of, we've got, almost from the way I see it, there's kind of 2 alliances going on.
Dave's a very honest dude, but like, do we leave it up to him to make the decision for us, right? Now, Dave is a very interesting character. He has come out and said multiple times that he is honest, and that he's playing the game with integrity, which is just a wild shock to me in this sort of modern Survivor era.
Just don't know which way David would bounce.
Yeah.
So I think we just gently start sending him out and see where he may not
be going. Yeah, yeah.
We should take the ladle, that would be funny.
Or should we hide the ladle? I think based on like previous conversations, me and Tara feel still pretty close, Dave doesn't have his shot in the dark anymore, so that could definitely be a play that we'd use so you don't feel like you need a backup. But also he is so honest. Like he will like not hide anything from us. He's like, if I find an idol, like that's for the team. So I think it's definitely worth keeping someone like that around.
How do you feel about DC?
I think like for sure I've connected far better with Kate, and I'm itching for some game time.
DC compared to like David, if we were tossing up between those guys, like he seems like, I don't know how pliable he is.
Coach David, he's very like, these are your strengths, this is how we'll win as a tribe. I think he just wants to be a part of the team and like feel valuable. DC seems a bit like a stick in the mud if he wants to have his way on a certain thing. We're not connecting in a way where I think I'd have any sway over him. So I think DC would have been in trouble.
Yeah. Are we hiding the ladle?
No, we should. Take the ladle.
Okay.
How do they even hang it up? Like, so winning this challenge was I would say very crucial, and just really solidify us as a team. It's really helped I wouldn't say my status in the group, but yeah, sort of how people see me, view me. I would hope they would see sort of that I am a crucial part and that I can be an asset to them. My plan for the rest of the night or the rest of the day is just to sort of relax, take that win in, and just explore the camp. You know, see what else we've got going on. If there's anything exciting or interesting, finding maybe something around.
Altus is on the outside, he's on the bottom.
Yeah,
for sure.
So the tea is, we're standing there doing the challenge.
Mark hit us all up while Altus was doing the snake challenge.
Mark comes over and says, I've got an idol.
I have that idol. I didn't want him to know. I was not trying to lie. I just couldn't tell him. Please understand.
He made sure that was just us four and told us that he's an idol. He's keeping that from Altus because he doesn't trust Altus yet.
The reason why there's a rift between Altus and Mark is because Altus threw Mark's name under the bus in the first tribal council and put his name down.
He's told me, Hayley, and he's told Jacob. So all three of us know he has an idol.
What was also revealed while Altus was doing the challenge was that Jacob received a disadvantage.
While we're admitting stuff,
Yeah, keep going.
I actually got a disadvantage, but I didn't want him to put a target on my back. I don't trust Altus either, so that's why I lied about what happened at the summit. And I told them all, those four, that I lied about it so that we could re-establish the trust there.
But it was good that he was upfront to us. He's just not letting Altus in, so there's definitely 4-1 at this stage.
I think if we do have to go tribal next, we'll be getting Altus.
Bring Mosey and see if I can find the idol. And I'll share it with the group, you know? Why not? If I find something awesome like that, why not share it with the group?
I was actually surprisingly happy with my performance in the challenge. I went on the puzzle bit at the start and we got off to an early lead. Truthfully, Hayley was just doing all the grunt work and I was just like listening to her, but people kept saying, "Good job, Mark," and I was like, you have no idea, it's all her, but I'll take that credit. The best part of the challenge for me was that I was able to pull aside my alliance while he was on the puzzle and fully inform them of what was going on with my idol. And I fully believe that my team wants to move forward with me rather than Altus, especially because they like the idea that that idol is basically an extra number in our tribe that we can use against other people.
Everyone gapped it.
Where's Megan?
I think Meg wanted to fill up the bottle too.
Yeah, waiting on Megan.
I better go back.
For me, I'm feeling a lot more positive. When I got into this tribe, I felt like I was in the Alps, but I guess I was worried because they're all quite fit people and I'm not super fit. So in the challenge today, I didn't put my hand up for the ropes unweaving, and I didn't really do the snake challenge because I knew I probably wouldn't be good and I didn't want to slow us down. So I'm being really honest about that and just jumping in when I know I can actually help. I tried to find an idol, but I didn't find one. I was looking, but I didn't find anything.
Do we want to go scout the area?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Survivor has been something I've grown up with for quite a while, and yeah, when I saw Backyard I was like, well, this is a perfect opportunity to apply everything I've learned over the couple of years in like a short span of time. I'm also here because I'm quite competitive, and so I really want to see how I'm going to adapt to this environment. How much do I give in this short span of time, and like, do I want to hold back and fly under the radar? I just want to play as much as I can. So yeah.
I love scared being at the right spot and then not finding it.
I always look for an opportunity to challenge myself, and I see this as a huge challenge. I've had chronic fatigue as well, which has been a huge thing in my life recently, and I think I needed something to prove to myself that life could still be exciting and that I could still push through it, and prove to myself that fatigue isn't a barrier to winning a game like Survivor.
Maybe look for anything unnaturally green.
I love Survivor. I love meeting other Survivor fans, and I really love the LRG community in Australia. And I've been through a lot in the last few years, so you kind of learn that life is short and you just need to get out there and be fearless and do everything you want. And Survivor's the one thing I love the most, so that's why I'm here to play.
I've had a rough few years and I kind of lost myself a little bit and need to find that drive that I used to have, and what better way to jolt you out of your comfort zone and thrust you back into life. I'm also excited to test myself. I've always thought this was something I could do from the first time I watched it 20 years ago. Time to put that to the test.
I really don't want us to go back to tribal again. I really like you ladies a lot, and I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
So we need to step it up.
Yeah, if we get into the merge like this, I think we're pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm really happy with you ladies. I really am. So I got goosebumps even. I feel like Kath is going to be a loyal number. I think she's a really valuable human, and I also think she's a valuable, loyal vote for us going into the merge.
Should we sit down? Oh, should we set up our thing?
I think my next move in the game is going to be voting with Mel and Jess.
How do we tie it? We should have got Luke to do this before we voted him out. I probably will work better with Jess. I actually gave the advantage to Zoe when I won immunity, and I actually heard what that advantage was from Tara before I heard it from Zoe. Again, I know she's keen to give me information, whereas I think Zoe may be a little bit more cautious.
This is our boondog spa that you're looking at. Honestly, we've been pretty sweet.
So tree mail arrives and it interrupts our little mini day spa retreat that we were on. We had to pick someone to go to the summit and potentially get an advantage or a disadvantage again. Now we already know that one of our tribe in our alliance has a disadvantage, so I was really worried about the common enemy being Altus getting an advantage into that. So I was kind of pushing for any configuration that meant me and him stayed at camp, and one of the other two girls got to.
We had a boy last time, girl this time, or short straws.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
It sounds like we're all eventually going to go.
Meg volunteered, said, oh, I'm happy to go if everyone's okay with that, and we all just went with it. Maybe this time they'll have KFC.
Oh, please. If any food option.
If the Colonel is watching over us. If we lose the next challenge, it will be, I keep saying Atlas, but I know that's not his name. Atlas? Alter? Yeah, okay. Altus, sorry. If we lose the next challenge, I think it will be Atlas on the chopping block.
Okay, I'll report back.
All right, have fun. Don't get lost.
Don't have fun with that one. Don't look for idols until I get back.
Please.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to put my hand up just to just experience everything Survivor has to offer. I don't want to be paranoid Penny, but now I'm scared they're going to idle while I'm gone. But what can you do? You can't stay in a little bunch the whole time.
How dramatic was that hourglass?
Well, that was...
At the start, when it was like, hourglass, go.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of wish it was like 5 minutes shorter in a way, because like the longer it went, the more frantic it got.
Yeah.
There was like a period of calm where it's like, we're all good.
And then there was enough time for like other plans to come in and...
Yeah, there was. I definitely have no concerns with trusting Megan at this point, because even if she gets the disadvantage, there's still Hayley and myself who can vote out Altus at 2-on-1.
We did speak about sending you, right?
Okay, sure.
Did we have that conversation?
I don't remember.
We decided to send Dave, because if we send him later, he might be spilling beans about what's going on here, because he's very open and honest. So if they ask him, hey, what's going on over there, he'll probably be like, yeah, this. So at the moment, when like nothing's really happening and there's no like big dramas yet, it's probably best to send him now.
I'll find out as much as I can from them.
I'm a little so on the idea of sending David. David's like a relatively trustworthy guy. My bigger concern with him and trustworthy people in general is that you can never fully trust a trustworthy person, because you know that they could pull the wool over your eyes so much better than an untrustworthy person. Like someone like me, no one trusts me that much, to begin with, in my opinion. So they're not gonna operate under the assumption like that I'm like totally safe, but that means we can speak on extremely logical terms. With someone like David, he's always proposing like this kumbaya sort of mentality. It's an emotional pitch every time. Like, I'm going to do this because it makes me feel good about being me, and this is my destiny to like throw myself to the wolves. And I'm just like, I don't know.
I'm going to say, I personally feel like I'm one of the weak links.
Like, how do you even navigate someone that thinks with so much heart? So I'm a little nervous to send someone like David like to the summit, because I'm like, you don't know what he's going to be giving the other tribe.
Choose one person to visit the well. They will participate in a Survivor Summit with one person from each of the other 2 tribes. If you have previously participated in a Survivor Summit, you cannot visit again until everyone on your tribe has attended. I don't want to put a bigger target on my back. If no one wants to, then I'll put myself forward. I do want to go, but I don't want to be seen to want to go.
I don't care. Oh gosh, you might as well just get it over.
Doesn't bother me.
I think we're all going to have a turn at some point.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Doom.
We chose to send Kath. It was a little bit easier because it seems like everyone's going to go at some point. The tree mail told us that everyone has to go. The same person can't go twice until everyone's gone. So she kind of said that she was happy to get it out of the way. Honestly, I think that Kath is so loyal that if she does come back with an advantage, she would share it with us. She seems like the kind that is like, I found my people, and I'm taking you guys through quite confident that she's not going to pull any sneaky moves from what she gets in the air. The other 2, different story. They would do something sneaky.
I'll just go with whatever the best interest is.
Just go with your gut. Gut always tells you the right thing to do.
1 in 16% or whatever. Whatever.
So I've been chosen to go to Survivor Summit this time. If it's something to do with the tribe, I'll do whatever's in the best interest of the tribe. But if it's something to do with the best interest of Blanche, Kath, then that's what I'll be doing.
I'm here. Congratulations.
Oh, you've already done your troubles.
Yes, we've
been I didn't know that. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Who went?
So, Luke.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he was very happy about it. I felt awful.
How did you guys come to that decision?
Well, Luke he came up to me and said he wanted to do Mel, and then when we did a switch, Mel said that he went to Mel and said me. So he and he was saying to the other girls, like, I want to play cheeky, I want to, so we just sort of thought, we feel more comfortable right now, if we stick together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's still awful.
It's a
still
small
awful.
tribe.
Juicy.
Yeah.
I'm getting all the hot
It's all
goss here as
happening.
well. I guess you're wondering why I'm here.
Yeah, because you love me.
Here at the summit, I'm going to present you with an opportunity.
We had the decision for
all three of us to play. One is neutral, one is disadvantage, one is advantage. Two of us to play. One's an advantage, one's a disadvantage, or one person to play and it's an advantage.
So the decision is yours. You can discuss it amongst yourselves if you like.
5 people not having a vote is risky. Yeah. Jeez, it's tempting.
We're down to 4 now, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you thinking?
I'll keep it straight. I ain't playing.
You're
not-
playing?
No, I ain't playing.
You're not playing?
David straight away was like, nope, I'm not playing, which is a testament to the kind of loyalty game he's playing. But it's really boring.
And that makes it risky.
I know.
Makes it a 50-50 now.
It's pretty, like if I lost my vote right now, let me just think of the numbers in my head.
How do you feel in your tribe?
Yeah, how strong are you in your tribe?
I felt a little bit unsure because people I was sort of working with went to pink and green.
I feel like if we were to go back to tribal, I would be at risk.
Do you?
So that's how
Do
I
you?
feel. Yes, I do.
So what are you leaning towards?
But at the same time, if we pick and I get a disadvantage, it's just going to make it all that much worse. So I'm going to leave it up to you, but I'm not going to let you just take the advantage. So if you play, I play.
Okay,
How's
fair.
that sound?
That's fair. God, why do they do this to us?
I know, right? So if you go, I'll go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Number 2.
All right.
We've got to try.
We've got to
try. We agreed we would do the 50-50, myself and Kath. I came here to just take the opportunity. Do we open it in front of each other?
You don't have to open them here. You can take them away with you.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Do you want to open it now or take it? Because it might not be to do with the tribe, so I don't know.
Let's give it to us.
So that's fine. It says, sorry for you cannot vote at the next tribal council. Loss of your vote includes all vote-related advantages. You cannot play your shot in the dark if you have lost your vote. I guess we better win the next challenge.
You've made a risky decision and it worked. You've gained an extra vote. The extra vote cannot be stolen from you, but it can be transferred. The last time an extra vote can be played is final 6. My instinct's telling me to say I didn't play. But I'm gonna have to think about it because I could become unstuck with this.
Come on in. Luke voted out at the last tribal council. Well, first things first, we will take tribal immunity back. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Megan. Tribal immunity back up for grabs. Are you ready to get to your next challenge?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
On our go, 3 players will use a slingshot to hurl sandbags to another player on the field.
That player then stores court sandbags in the crate.
Tribes can decide how many sandbags they will need to knock down all their bottles.
First 2 tribes to knock down all their bottles win immunity.
Ready? Go.
Oh, Haley with the catch. Go put it in your bucket.
Hey, Boondogs!
One, that's good.
Ready? Again.
Okay,
Same
Darren have 1.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Solid.
Last one. 3, 2, 1.
Darren, there's another.
Do it again.
David gets another light. And Haley gets the final light.
Yeah, Moondogs! Yeah!
Yeah, right. You gonna start? Yeah.
Just go, just go.
Camper angle as well.
We don't have time. I'll run back and get it. Come on, girls. Great work, Kath.
That's okay. Let's go.
Oh, that was so close.
You need someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Kath. Oh, come on.
Yes, well done. Are you?
Why does it feel so hard? Great shot.
What can I say? These guns got a good line of sight on them.
Oh, you guys won again. Come out.
You got 2? Yeah.
Well, this challenge was just it's another one of play to our strengths. I think we all played really well. We were gelling really well.
Big ice. Okay. Why was that thing so hard?
It's raw. Stick in there.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Jaren, you were first. Well done, Tara. Slightly on.
And in second place, but just as good.
Yes. Camberang, unfortunately, we have another date with you at Tribal Council. Head on back to camp.
Disaster struck. We were in panic from the get-go because it was a replay of the last challenge where we started so far behind everyone. I am a little bit irritated that Mel didn't keep trying the slingshot, because then I think we really lost some time there with that switch over. It was only one mistake, but it shouldn't probably make the whole thing different. But so yeah, that's what happened. We lost again.
That's right. I haven't had a chance yet to talk to you guys since the summit. I think I'm going to definitely tell them the truth about what's happening. Coach straight away said, I'm out, don't want to do it. And I could tell Megan was really tempted, but the conundrum then I was left in was if I didn't play, she would just straight up get an advantage.
Yeah,
she'd take that one. And I literally said, I'm not going to let you just take it. So I played 2, and unfortunately she got the advantage and I've lost my vote. Jess did say to me straight away earlier that she appreciated my honesty, and she said that a couple of times about honesty.
So I know that the other advantage was an extra vote.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't have it?
No.
Because if you did, we could do something with it.
No, I've absolutely lost my vote, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because
Sorry.
I've been honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I just thought
probably closest to you, Jess, out of the others.
Okay.
And, no, I definitely lost my vote, so we're only going to have 3 votes at this tribal.
Wow, this is crazy.
I would love to try and target Mel with the other 2 girls, because she is the biggest threat in our tribe. Look, I prefer Mel because I'd say out of us three, or us four, she's the biggest threat with the most connections. Because we've been honest, I'd really appreciate it if you did tell me if it was going to be me.
Yeah.
So I can prepare myself not to cry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, no.
Do you want a hug? Yeah.
I lost, we had a couple of deaths in my family last week.
Okay, it's been a rough time.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear
Yeah,
that. Well, good on you for being here regardless, because you're doing this for you.
Yeah, well, that was the plan, but it's not going to plan.
Okay, it's all right.
All I'm saying is just give me a heads up to prep myself so I'm not a mess.
I will. Okay, yeah, you can trust me, all right? I will definitely do that.
I've put to Jess that I'd like to stay working with them. I feel like Mel is very well connected and well loved and liked by me as well. I love Mel too. It's nothing personal at all.
Okay, you're fine. Not even so. If Mel and Zoe are still strong on our 3 alliance and we go Kath, that's an easy call for me. If it seems like Zoe's maybe open to a different move, I might throw Mel out there.
She didn't show us. Kath basically told us that when she went to the one well that she lost the challenge, but she wasn't free in showing us the note. I just think it's a bit sus that she didn't show us the scroll. I threw out the fact that she didn't show us the note. While I was talking to Jess, I said to Jess, like, are we sure?
Technically, if you leave your bag,
Yeah, she's inside there. And Jess sort of mentioned, oh, maybe we should look in a bag. And I'm like, all right, I'll watch guard. So Jess looked in a bag and actually saw a note that said, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So we believe that she's lost a vote, like what she said. So at the end of the day, we don't think she can vote anyway.
Just quickly, I think it was Zoe, not Jess.
Zoe, yeah, sorry.
Are we thinking her though? Because so currently where my head is at, I think I have developed an alliance with Mel and Jess.
Yourself and Jess.
Okay.
She can't vote anyway, so we don't need the vote done.
Even makes us feel comfortable. I'm hoping that we stay cool, calm and collected and unfortunately vote Kath off just to make it through to the next step.
That was sneaky as.
All right, pal. What's happening?
Well, I think it'd be stupid to not do the same as each other and Mel. What do you think? As same as each other and Mel, which is...
Yeah. I think it's the safe call.
Kath has shared with us that she can't vote tonight, which is game changer. I think that just really reiterates our plans of voting Kath out, unfortunately. Can you confirm with Mel now?
Yeah, quickly. Just stay strong, Kath. Give me a nod. Yep, okay. Yep.
I feel very nervous that the shot in the dark could be played. She could play a shot in the dark. Oh, wait. She could play a shot in the dark. Yeah, there's always just like that possibility that someone could just feel uncomfortable and play it.
Wait, how does this work? Because Kath doesn't have a vote. Competent, she feels. Kath doesn't have a vote.
Oh, can she then put it in? Because she can't vote at all. No, she can't do anything, but she can.
Oh, wait, can she use it? She might not be able to use her vote for her shot in the dark if she's not already got a vote that she can give up.
If she plays her shot in the dark, I have no idea what happens because she doesn't even have a vote to give up. So I don't even know how that works, but...
I feel incredibly nervous. Really, it's out of my hands. I can't even use my shot in the dark. I can't even use that tonight. It's set on my scroll.
Who was she saying?
She might play it, or she was saying Mel.
In my mind, Kath is the obvious option, but yeah, maybe Mel. I know Mel's going to be a threat once we hit merge. I don't think I can trust her much further once we hit merge, as I think that she's a very strategic player and quite a threat.
I trust your loyalty once we hit merge more than I trust hers.
I think because we're like the same age.
Yeah.
We're like the same shit.
Zoe and I have discussed that we're stronger as a two than any of us are with Mel, as with
if you do the little triangle, we're the closest in the 3. I'm sure you got told the last time that she's played Survivor in Canberra and stuff, and I'm like, bro, like, you're gonna flick me the moment you can. Yeah. Whereas I think if we can stay, like, at least we have each other's back, then we're safe.
I think I've got a good read on them, and I think it'll be Kath going next.
Yeah, okay, you're on board.
I'm in a very vulnerable position right now, and I'm incredibly nervous and myself, and it's up to the gods, really, right now, because there's nothing I can do.
What a difference a couple hours makes. From 16 to 4.
Does anyone want to start the conversation? Fill us in. What's been happening at your camp?
I obviously went to the Survivor Summit last. So after the challenge, I had the opportunity to share with the ladies that coach had straight away pulled out. He didn't want to have a part of it, so I didn't really want to either, but then I could sense that Megan really wanted to go for it. And I just had this thought in my head, if I don't go for it as well and try and block her from getting the advantage, then she would get it anyway. But as it turned out, it didn't work out anyway, and I lost my vote for tonight. So there will only be 3 votes for tonight.
Does that make you vulnerable in this tribe that you can't vote?
It makes me feel incredibly vulnerable. I have no say in what's going to happen at all. I'm very much just leaving it up to the ladies.
So you attend the summit and nobody else is around at the summit. So Zoe, when Kath comes back and says, look, this is how it plays out, do you take that at face value, or could there potentially be something else happening that hasn't been divulged?
Look, I think Kath is very honest and open, and so there was no doubt that what she was saying was truthful. We all backed her in her decision to just go for it anyway, because we would have done the same, and it's just unlucky that 50-50 chance, yeah, she got the disadvantage.
I think we all genuinely like each other, and I think we all genuinely see each other as assets. This is a really tough vote because I don't feel like the last vote was, but this is a tough one. We all individually value each other's qualities, so it just sucks.
Then Jess, the question is, how do you decide who you are going to vote for?
I think it comes down to just really who you have those connections with that are the strongest. Like, you just at that point have to rank them, even though we haven't had that time to develop them, and look at what people can offer you, I guess, as well, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to play for ourselves, and I think even though in these times you don't want to default to that, you kind of have to, because it's the only choice you have, because you have to pick.
There's a lot of camaraderie here between the 4 of you, and it's very clear that you don't want to be letting anyone go. Does that extend to having an earnest conversation with someone that you are going to vote for them, or is someone going to be blindsided?
I think the former, like, I think we all try and be as honest as we can in saying that there's, you know, another element in this game. There is the shot in the dark, and that does change things, because even if you think that someone has no chance of saving themselves, there's that chance. So you can't be as honest with people, because it does put you at risk.
Could I add something to that? I forgot to tell you guys, but there was 2 parts, 2 scrolls. One was my no vote that I have to put in the urn, and the other one, it also rendered me completely powerless. I can't play a shot in the dark. I can't do anything. I'm literally a sitting duck. So I forgot to tell you that bit. Probably wish I should have earlier, but anyway.
Okay, Jess, bit of a reaction from you.
It just sucks. It sucks for Kath. And I wish that we could all, like, do something to help her, but it's kind of like there's not really anything we can do.
Shall we get to a vote?
Jess, you're up first.
sorry. You're just such a beautiful human, and I really wish it didn't come to this. I wish I could rub that out, but I can't. So that's all she did.
Okay. We'll now tally the votes.
Okay. If anybody has an idol or an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Now read the votes. First vote. Kath. Third person voted out of Backyard Survivor. Kath, you need to bring us your torch.
You're not done yet, okay?
Kath, the tribe has spoken. You still have a chance to get back in this game. Head on out to Redemption.
Good luck, maybe 6 months, okay? Good luck, girl.
Now down to a tribe of 3. So these next few rounds are going to be crucial. And I'm back to camp.
You know, it's just not the way I wanted it to happen. Anyway, all I can do is try and find my way back in now. You have a decision to make. If you do not want to play anymore, follow this path and your adventure. If you want a chance to get back in this game, follow this path and head to Redemption. It would be easy just to give up right now. Easy. Go and call my kids. You know, see how they are. But I've come too far. Like, I can't. And I promised myself I wouldn't. So, let's go.
Next time on Backyard Survivor.
Realise that Survivor's pretty real.
Mark thinks he's the top. He's definitely not.
Maybe we gave it a mark.
But do you think we should consider throwing a challenge?
I'm considering making a move against the girls. We'll see.